What's happening, beautiful people? Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's Tuesday, 15th of September, and we're 10 minutes into the European market opening. Here are the titles for the day. Crude oil slips again and gets stuck in the $37 mark on low demand. UK loses 700,000 jobs to pandemic as pressure mounts for aid. European stocks mixed ahead of central bank meetings, and tropical storm Sally turns into a Category 2 hurricane and heads to mainland. These are the titles today. Let's have a quick look at the charts and see how the markets open today. We see crude oil still stuck in the $37 mark, currently trading at 37.20. As you can see on the charts, it didn't move since last week, guys. Very, very difficult to see oil getting out from this $37 range. We're looking at a positive opening for the euro that, as we speak, turned into a negative. The euro had a very, very good rally on the Asian session and yesterday afternoon on the US session, pushing the US dollar lower. The pound reacted to the news after a bit of a rally on the Asian session. The pound finally reacted to the news that UK lost 700,000 jobs due to a pandemic, and it's currently heading lower, targeting the 128 flat level, which also seems to be an important support level. The USD JPY, guys, the USD dropped yesterday in the US session and traded sideways overnight. We see a positive opening on the dollar today. Let's see what's going to happen later in the day. The Aussie dollar, excellent rally for the Aussie dollar, and gold as well overnight, with the Aussie dollar pushing higher to 0.7332, and then the rebound started. So negative market opening for the Aussie dollar this morning, but we still have at least 8 trading hours ahead, and things can change any minute. Again, positive opening after a big drop on the US dollar overnight versus the Canadian dollar. We see it currently trading at 131.55. If it will continue, very likely today the USD Canadian will target the 132 flat. Okay, so potential buy positions for traders. The S&P 500 closed on a positive for the first time in a week, and the Dow Jones as well. American stocks did fairly well yesterday. Now let's have a quick look at the US dollar index. Again, the US dollar index, which dropped yesterday on the American session, dropped overnight on the Asian session. Positive opening today on the US dollar index, currently trading at 92.95. Yeah, many traders will see this as a buy position, and probably they will be targeting the 93.10 level or the 93.20. Gold is currently trading at 1972.65 after an amazing rally on the American session and the Asian session overnight. Very good rally for gold. He's doing a bit of a pullback now, but long-term traders are targeting the 1997 level or the $2,000 level, which is expected for gold in case gold will reach the 100% correction. It's currently standing at a correction of about 70 to 80% according to Fibonacci numbers. So long-term traders that do believe in this correction will definitely target the $2,000 mark. Will it happen today? Will it happen later on in the week? Will it happen next week? This is the thing we don't know, guys. Only the markets can show us that. Moving on to Brent oil futures, trading again just short of the $40 mark, currently trading at 39.48. Again, Brent oil as well as crude oil are stuck for over a week, guys. Let's see. We're going to have the OPEC Plus meeting soon. Let's see what's going to happen. Hopefully, that will give a bit of boost to the markets. Also, the Hurricane Sally, which was a tropical storm till last night, it turned into a Category 2 hurricane, and it's currently heading to mainland, picking up speed as well. Keeps crude oil prices pinned to the 37 mark, and we can see Brent oil is reacting as well. Silver futures are currently trading at 27.56, slightly higher than yesterday. We saw a correction of 110% if we're just looking at this tiny drop. that we had on the 10th of the month. Okay, so they advanced a bit. Bitcoin done really, really well overnight, guys. Currently trading at 10,740. Finally, Bitcoin is heading towards the 11,000 mark. And why not the 12,000 mark, which we got used to? This is what is happening with the markets at the European opening today. Now, don't forget, guys, we have a trivia question every day. So the question of the day is, what are the three types of trends on a Forex chart? A very, very easy question. I already gave you a hint, guys. What are the three types of trends on a Forex chart? Learn as we go along, guys. Learn as you're finding out what is happening with the market. Learn on the go. This is what we do here. Also, if you like what you see, guys, remember, follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe, and you will be notified every time we post a new video. You don't want to miss this great content. So like, share, subscribe on all the YouTube channels where you come across these amazing webinars. Again, the question is, what are the three types of trends on a Forex chart? Interact with me, guys. Type your answers, and I will give you the answer towards the end of this webcast. Now, as I was saying at the beginning of the webcast, UK loses 700,000 jobs to pandemic as pressure mounts for aid. Let's see. Very interesting article that already reflected in the price of the pound against the US dollar. Britain's labor market took a turn for the worse in July, even as the economy gradually reopened, taking total job losses under the pandemic to almost 700,000 and raising pressure on the government to extend support programs. Employment fell by 102,000, the first decline since April, the Office for National Statistics said today. The single-month unemployment figure reached 4.4%, the highest since 2018. Okay, so UK can definitely feel the effects of this COVID pandemic. While restaurants and pubs started to reopen after coronavirus lockdowns, the figures are a reminder that the upturn in spending masks deeper fragile. Man, I always find the word that gives me a bit of a headache, and being 10:15 in the morning, that does not help at all. So, moving on. The number of employees on payrolls in August is down 695,000 from March, compared with 695,000 in July. The number of people claiming for jobless benefits has risen to 2.7 million, an increase of 121% since March. That's left the government facing mounting calls to extend its furlough programs, as other European nations have done after the worst economic contraction in centuries. The UK faces a triple whammy of a spike in unemployment as aid ends, new restrictions on activity as infections mount, and a turbulent Brexit at the end of the year. Now, this is what is happening on the UK front, guys. Unfortunately, no good news yet on the pound. And obviously, the pressure of Brexit and the pressure of UK bending the rules to leave the European Union does not help at all. We're going to have more details as we go along. And on 15th of October, UK will sit at the round table with EU, and hopefully they will agree on the exit strategy. Now, moving on to oil. Oil slips again as bleaker demand outlook weighs on sentiment. Oil prices slipped today as worries over slow recovery in global fuel demand were reinforced by warnings by major oil producers, but short covering ahead of a meeting later this week of OPEC and its allies known as OPEC Plus limited losses. Brent crude was down 5 cents or 0.1%, trading at $39.56 a barrel. And the crude oil WTI were down 3 cents or 0.1%, trading at $37.23 a barrel. What's worth noting, guys, is that usually on a average day, on a quiet day, oil tends to move about $2 up and down. Now, for about a week, crude oil and Brent oil are stuck, not even moving $1 a day. The breakout is expected. The breakout will happen at some point, sooner or later, hopefully after this Sally hurricane goes away, hopefully after the OPEC Plus meeting. and then you will have great opportunities to get massive profits if you're on the right side of the trade. This is what will happen eventually after this lockdown period on crude oil and Brent oil. Now, Hurricane Sally, guys, is will definitely hit the mainland at some point today. Has intensified in speed with winds over 100 miles per hour, which means about 160 kilometers. Okay, and now we're moving a bit faster at 6 miles per hour. Okay, and heading towards Baton Rouge, Mobile, Meridian, and Montgomery as it stands right now. Who knows? With this type of wind, maybe the wind will change and the hurricane will change the direction. But as it stands right now, the hurricane is heading towards the mainland. I'd say catastrophic impact is expected, but that might change any minute. Yeah, it has to do with the speed of the wind, guys, which no one can control. Now, some places close to Baton Rouge also already left the area. We have a lot of oil rigs shut down. Even more oil rigs are shutting down as we speak. So let's brace and see what the impact will be. Now, as you got used by now, every day I'm taking some trading signals from our friends at Forex. So far, the trading signals done the job. They've done a really good job. Okay, so I'm going to take some more trading signals today. Let's see what they have prepared for us. Okay, now 56 minutes ago, we had a sell position on the pound versus the Kiwi dollar. And an hour ago, we had a buy position on the USD CHF. Also, an hour ago, we had another sell position on the pound versus the Aussie dollar. Okay, on a 15-minute chart. So let's have a quick look at the charts. Oh, by the way, the two trades that I took yesterday, they both went into profit. Now, the trade on USD JPY, I set the take profit way further than the guy suggested. So I didn't close the trade in profit. I closed it with a tiny loss this morning of $3.22. I'm tempted to sell it again, to be honest. And the second position that I took yesterday, there you go, is this one on gold. That was a buy position, a 0.2 lots on gold, which brought me a profit of $64.80. And that actually hit my my take profit level. Gold had a really good rally last night on the Asian session. I'm really tempted to go sell on USD JPY, seeing what's happening with this chart. Okay, so I did another 0.2 on the demo account. Hopefully, this will go into profit. And now let's take the signals from the guys at Forex. Right, GBP Kiwi dollar sell with an exit at 191.12. They say. Let's have a quick look. GBP Kiwi dollar, there it is. Okay, it does look like a sell position. And where was the exit? At 119.12. It's currently trading at 191.34. Okay. So I'm going to go sell on this one. I'm not going to set a stop loss for now. I'm just going to keep it open for a few minutes, and then I'll decide if I want to set a stop loss or a take profit on it. Okay, USD CHF buy position on a 15-minute chart. Let's have a quick look at USD CHF. See where the USD CHF is. There it is. Whoop, that was, when was that released? That was released an hour ago. Okay, after the market opening, we saw the direction shifting a bit. Okay, USD CHF. I'm going to go on a 1-hour chart. Right, okay. Let's take it as a buy position, as they said, yeah, with a take profit slightly higher. I'm not gonna target a lot of money with this. I'm just gonna target a bit of profit, as we're just testing the trading signals. Okay, so I got 3 position opened right now. Let's see what will happen in the next hour or so. Now, the answer to the question, guys, if you remember the question of the day, let's get the question on the screen. There we go. So, question of the day: what are the three types of trends on a forex chart? Very, very easy question. And the answer is three trends, guys: uptrend, downtrend, and a ranging market. These are the three types of trends you can find on a forex chart. There's no other type of trend apart from an uptrend, a downtrend, and a ranging market. A ranging market is when the price moves sideways. Yeah, like we see oil doing for about a week now. Yeah, this is a ranging market that you see right here on the charts. Okay, then in the left hand side, you're looking at a downtrend. And if I go on a daily chart, yeah, we're looking at an uptrend towards the right hand side. So the downtrend when the price comes down, then the ranging market when the price moves sideways for a period of time, and then most likely the price will go in an uptrend. This is the answer to your question. These are the three types of trends you can find on a forex chart. Now, this was it regarding the European opening, guys. Join me later on at 4:30 Europe time, and let's see how the US Open will be and how my trades did on my demo account during the day. Until then, remember to trade responsibly and may all your trades be in the money.